Karti Chidambaram, who had also, in fact, batted for free and fair polls to the top job in the Congress party. Karti, today we are seeing the field open for many candidates. At least we know of two of them, Shashi Tharoor and Ashok Gehlot, going to be contesting the polls for the top job in the Congress party. Do you feel that this is some sort of progress that the party is now seeing?
Of course, that the fact that the Congress party has a system by which anybody who's eligible can contest for the post of the president. It's a very welcome step. I wish more people would put their hat in the ring and would also articulate their vision on what they're going to do to the organization. I mean, I'm looking forward to this kind of healthy articulation from everybody who wants to vie for the top post of the Congress party.
But many believe that the leadership will still remain with the Gandhis, that the president is going to be doing the day-to-day job and activity, but ultimately the shots will be called by the Gandhis. Is that so? Is that the perception that you have?
Yes, that's fine, because the Nehru Gandhi family has a special place in the hearts and minds of the average Congress worker, and they will always look up to them, and they will always have prominent eminence, and that's fine. I mean, the party is happy with that situation, where there would be a president and there would be these leaders who would have great influence over the activities of the party. That's perfectly fine. That's not something which the party or the cadre is uncomfortable at all. In fact, they would welcome that.
Also, in the case of Ashok Gehlot now, the party had in principle at some point thought of enforcing one person, one post. Do you think if Ashok Gehlot becomes, after the election to the top job, the president of the party, the chief of the party, then he should make way for someone else to be the chief minister of Rajasthan?
These are all speculative questions. I do not know who's contesting the election. Let's see who's contesting the election. Let's see who wins, and let's see what decisions they take afterward. These are all highly speculative and hypothetical questions. I'm in no position to answer this.
Who are the others, Karti, who are likely to throw their hat in the ring, as you said? Do you think anybody...
There are 9,000 eligible people who can contest the election. That could be anybody in the...
What about you? Because we are hearing many names. Okay.
I mean, I have many ambitions, but my ambition is not to be Congress president right now.
I
have many intermediary ambitions now, so I need to fulfill them before I can even...
All right, there are some others from what is now called the G23, from whom we are likely to see some people contesting. For instance, Manish Tiwari's name is also coming up. Do you again welcome this move?
Yes, I welcome a multi-cornered contest, because it will give everybody an opportunity to articulate their vision for the organization, and that kind of articulation will be a good churn of ideas, and it will also make everybody else think about where we should be heading organizationally and politically. So the more people who become serious contenders for the post of Congress president, the better it is for the party.
All right. We have several names at the moment, Karti, which we believe will be contesting for the party chief. Among them, we've discussed Ashok Gehlot with you. Shashi Tharoor has some ideas about reforms within the party. He even thought that a multi-cornered contest like the UK Tory leadership elections will create a buzz about the Congress party, which will be good for the party eventually. You think this conversation happening in the media about the Congress party, is it good for the party?
I agree. I mean, at the moment, we're only talking about various contenders. We're not talking about what these contenders want to do for the party. I think once they all formally become contenders, then now they're all only hypothetical contenders. There's not a single official contender, because the nomination goes on. Once they become official contenders, and once they start articulating their view on what happened in the party, I think that only helps the party. This kind of internal debate is good.
There are many seniors, for instance...
I welcome it.
Okay. There are many seniors, for instance, Kamal Nath and Digvijay Singh, who could also perhaps be in the running for the Congress president. Do you think that somebody who has been with the party for long, understands the party, can work both with the seniors of the party as well as with the the youth of the party? Will somebody like that be appropriate?
All these hypothetical names you're putting out, all are eminently qualified to lead the party. I don't think that anybody lacks experience or caliber. So I mean, I'm not going to rule one in and rule one out. If anybody, even if age or experience is not only the criteria, it's also about the vision what they want to have for the organization. But if more are serious and more people offer themselves as
Sorry, Karti.
Yes.
Rahul Gandhi is constantly asked the question about whether he will also participate in this election. So far, he hasn't given any signs away that he will also file his nomination. Do you think he should go for it?
It's up to him. I mean, how can for it? But I know that the vast majority of the party wants him to contest and wants him to be the party president. But whether he actually wants to do it is really up to him.
Also, in the case of Sachin Pilot, we are just getting information that the leadership is amenable to the idea of having him as the Chief Minister of Rajasthan if Ashok Gehlot wins the party chief elections. Do you think Sachin Pilot needs to get his due as well?
I mean, Sachin Pilot is an asset to the party. I'm sure. I mean, he will fulfill whatever role is given to him in an appropriate manner. But I can't answer these hypothetical questions. And every question of yours is hypothetical. There's no formal candidate yet for the post of the Congress president. So I really can't answer these hypothetical questions.
Yesterday, Shashi Tharoor went to the party headquarters. He met with Madhusudan Mistry, wanted to check the voters list as well. This is something that even you had tweeted about, that it should be transparent. Do you think this process that we are seeing now, an open and transparent process, is this what you all wanted?
This is a start. And at the moment, we are fine with it, but I mean, the process can be refined and reformed as we go along towards the next round and things like that. But I have the list for Tamil Nadu. I've seen the list for Tamil Nadu. I know who are the eligible voters from Tamil Nadu. That's fine. I think this is a good start. I think this is something which the Congress party has and which no other national party or any other party has. So we are definitely one better off than everybody else in this. So it's a start. It's definitely a good start.
And how does the party expect to draw that distinction?
Perfect or I think we will keep articulating. I think the fact that if we don't know whether we'll actually have an election, what if there's only one candidate there? I don't know. If there is actually an election, that itself will be a new experience in the political arena. No other parties had this. So that itself will create a buzz. The fact that the Congress party is opening up and is having an open and fair contest.
How do you expect to draw that distinction? Because we've heard several Congress leaders, even today at the press conference which Rahul Gandhi was holding, we constantly heard that no other party really holds elections for the top job. They are selected.
That's absolutely true.
But how do you expect to communicate that message out to the public?
We will. The fact that the event happens is communication by itself. The fact that I'm sure you'll do a good job in covering the election of the Congress party. There'll be many contenders who will articulate their position. So that itself is probably, I mean, each contender will travel around the country, I assume, meeting the delegates in various states. That itself will create an.
All right. Karti Chidambaram, many thanks for speaking with us here on the crucial elections for the Congress's top job, the chief of the Congress party. By mid-next month, we'll get to know who is the person who's going to be leading the Congress party now.